let's talk about the thing that everybody's talking about, which is what happened in the United States, in Orlando, Florida. Two huge tragedies. One of the biggest mass shootings in the history of the United States. Gunman comes in with an automatic and he just sprays people. One guy is playing dead on the ground to try to have his life spared. He sees him and he shoots him. I mean, carnivore, totally evil person. And now they're going to arrest his wife. But, you know, like CNN's like really flogging the hell out of this to the point where it's almost, to me, it looks like they're sensationalizing it. A tragedy, like heartbreaking. When I hear some of the stories of the survivors and when they talk about the experience, you can't even fathom it.
Well, and did you see Frank by any chance the interview with Anderson Cooper and the Attorney General of Florida?
Yes.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Anderson Cooper had a motivation above and beyond getting information.
I found, you know, and I'm a big fan of Anderson Cooper, but I agree with you 100%. I found that every reporter for CNN was like looking for something to blame, like a smoking gun.
Yeah, I like Anderson Cooper is gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the way he presented that interview, if I'd been the Attorney General, I'd have walked off.
Yeah, but you know, but on the other side, on the flip side of that coin, there's been a lot of hypocrisy and a lot of bias against the gay community.
I don't disagree with that.
And you got to realize that the gay community has, you know, only in the last, I'd say, 15 years, I don't know if you guys want to agree with me, been very comfortable as far as it being very acceptable, but even up to 15, 20 years ago, it was very difficult for somebody to admit to a lifestyle that is normal, because it happens. It's been going on since the beginning of mankind. So, but you know, some people have very fucking small minds, and you know, you should do. I have a cousin who's gay, and I told him, don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Give a fuck what you think.
Yeah, if you can come to that stage in your life, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any reason
in their own skin.
But still, I mean, you know, nobody knows the answer. Like, his wife, who I believe will be charged as an accomplice. I truly, nobody has the answer of why he targeted a gay club.
Yeah.
Well, Frankie, we were talking about this a little earlier. I mean, he was at that gay club several times before. Maybe he went there and couldn't get picked up. You know, he came back with a vengeance.
But you're a smart journalist, and I don't want to hypothesize on something this diabolical and this tragic. I would just say, in my view, that he went there to stake it out.
How many times, though? He was there at least three times before.
He went several times, according to reports from the FBI.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people are blaming the FBI for dropping the ball on this guy here. But you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I watched some great journalists that I have a lot of respect for, and I saw their take on this, which was 100% accurate. I mean, how the fuck, in a civilized society, and one of the most civilized society, United States of America, you allow somebody to buy an AK-47, and you know, there's no problem with that. Like, what is the reasoning from the NRA that it's okay if you want to buy, to honor the Second Amendment, to honor that by allowing people to buy automatic weapons?
And the only reason they're buying a gun of this stature just to kill other people. Front page of the Toronto Star today, a journalist in Philadelphia bought a gun, the exact same one that wreaked havoc in Orlando, in 7 minutes. I mean, it takes longer for her to fill out a form in her doctor's office than it does to get a gun in 7 minutes. Walked in, walked out, same gun that he used. That's insane.
Yeah, they're saying, I've never experienced, but I've been to a gun store in the States, and it creeped me out, you know. But they're saying at some of these gun conventions, or word I'm looking for. These gun emporiums at the side of the road, like a show, gun show.
Yeah.
Like we have a sportsman show, we have the auto show. At these gun shows, it's very easy to buy guns.
And thank God, not here in Toronto.
Pardon me?
Thank goodness, not here in Toronto or Canada. You can't get one of those guns here. You just can't bring them in.
Well, you can't buy a gun. Period. Here, you can't walk around with a concealed weapon.
Yeah.
But what's really scary is the fact that that this is not it's not over, and there's always going to be people out there. Scary thing that they're going to do the one up. 50 killed 50, injured 50. I gotta do more, especially when you're talking about ISIS and terrorism. That's a scary thing.
But you can't you just can't blame terrorism and ISIL for this incredible tragic event that I like. When the news was breaking, it was beyond bizarre, right? Guy walks in, it's the end of the night, people just had a great time, they're going home. They would never, you could see a lot of people that were messaging their families knowing that they were going to die. Mm-hmm. So this guy went in and hunted them all. And he got by an off-duty armed police officer who was running the door.
And why? Did he hide the gun?
Pushed them out of the way, and they got in a gun battle. But he was already in murdering people.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The guy wouldn't let him in. The officer wouldn't let him in. I'm just going by bits and pieces because there's no concise, accurate. There's 5 different stories, 5 scenarios. How does a guy come out of a car or go in front of an entrance where there's cameras? Now everybody's got cameras. Everybody's got security cameras with an automatic rifle or machine gun, whatever the terminology is, and walk in and just start wiping people off the face of the earth.